Wake the heck up. Awareness is key in understanding what is going on around you. And you might say to yourself right away, well, I'm aware. I'm aware, I'm awake, I'm here, I'm doing my thing. But are you? There are so many ingrained patterns in our thought processes and in our behavior patterns that have been there since the beginning of time. Did you know that 85% of your behavior and thought patterns were already in place by the time you were 7 years old? Yeah, you can look that up. I found that on the CDC website a few years ago. It blew me right out of the water, especially when shortly thereafter I found an article in Psychology Today that said 85% of the world's population has low self-esteem. Whoa, that was an incredible statistic too. Worldwide, really? Why is that? I believe it's because of that 7-year-old thing. If you stop and think about it, even the best of parents came from families that had things that weren't so cool going on, or they were taking in things in a negative way. They were taking in events in a negative way and processing them through their little tiny child brains. We don't think about that. But that is so important to consider when you find yourself stuck in life. I'm all about helping people get unstuck, and awareness is a huge part of that. I'll share my own moment of suddenly becoming aware. It was a long time ago now, probably, it wasn't that long ago. It was only like 15 years ago. And in that moment, I remember I was in a very difficult time in my life. Things were just not going right. Everything was a challenge, and I was feeling really frustrated, very sad, totally stressed out, anxiety through the roof. And I remember there was a day I was standing in my kitchen, and suddenly it hit me like this bolt out of the blue. I can still see it like it was yesterday. The wind was blowing. It was a beautiful day. The trees were going in the wind. But what hit me was this. I am the common denominator in everything that is not going well in my life. I started looking at my relationships. I looked at my business. I looked at my place in my family and the family patterns that were developed and what I was doing that was making me unhappy there. I looked at how I was treating the planet. I looked at all of it. And it took me some time. But once I recognized that I was the common denominator in everything not going well in my life changed. And I do talk about that in my book, Let My Legacy Be Love, a shortcut to self-loving. Once you have that moment of, whoa, maybe it's me, or what is my part in this? You can't go back from it. It's once your mind has been expanded, you can't shrink it back down. Think about things that have happened and you'll say, I can't unsee that, right? Once you've opened your mind up, and you'd sometimes like to go back in that comfortable little nutshell where you were completely oblivious to your own patterns and things that were going on in your life. But once you start to see it, you can't unsee it. And from there, the only place to go is forward. And what a wonderful place to go is forward, because you don't want to be stuck in the same place. The other day I had a massage, and my massage therapist said to me, you have the energy around your body. She's very energetic. You have the energy around your body of stuck, like stuck energy. And I said, you're right. I am feeling very stuck right now, but I'm also feeling very peaceful. And she said, yeah, that's how I'm seeing it. Almost as if sitting down in a creek bed where it's really mucky and you sit down in the silt and it's coming up around your body and you sink. But if you just wait and let the water flow and let the silt wash away from your butt, from your legs, then you have the opportunity to get up, clean, and start moving forward. And when you find yourself in that space and you're intentional and you're understanding that you're stuck, but you're doing everything you can to get unstuck. You might be challenged. I'm just feeling a little challenged right now, but I'm okay with it because every time in my life that I've been challenged, something wonderful has come out of it on the other side. And it might not feel that way in the moment when my marriage broke up. It felt like nothing was ever going to be wonderful again. But boy, as time went by and I started to look at myself and understand the things in me that I could change and do differently, I have a wonderful life now. And I'm so happy. And it's why I do this work, because I want other people to feel as happy every day as I do, even when I have the stuck energy, even when things aren't going so well, to be in that place of feeling peaceful and knowing that everything is going to work out in the long run. If you found something that you liked in this video, please like it, subscribe. It's so wonderful to have subscribers. It makes me feel like the work that I'm doing is paying off on some level. Come to manifestingmiraclestogether.com, sign up for our email. We only email once a week. We have a free Zoom call every single week, and we'd love to see you on it. We send out the link then if it's something that you're interested in doing. Come and find out more about us. We're so excited about our programs.